Have you ever walked into a tire shop and been immediately transported by that distinct, unmistakable aroma? It's a scent so universal that it transcends language and culture, instantly recognizable to anyone who's ever needed to purchase or change a tire. But what exactly creates this iconic smell? Contrary to popular belief, it's not just the tires themselves. A team of intrepid researchers in Bangkok, Thailand, set out on an olfactory adventure to uncover the true source of this ubiquitous scent, and their findings might surprise you. The mystery of the tire shop smell. The tire shop smell is one of those sensory experiences that's deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness. It's a complex bouquet that most people assume comes directly from the rubber tires themselves. However, this assumption overlooks the intricate microbial ecosystem that exists on and around rubber products. The smell we associate with tire shops is actually the result of a fascinating interplay between rubber materials and the microscopic organisms that call them home. The Bangkok study, Sniffing Out the Truth. In an effort to demystify this olfactory phenomenon, researchers in Bangkok, Thailand, embarked on a comprehensive investigation. Their approach combined rigorous scientific methods with a more, shall we say, hands-on or rather nose-on technique. The study aimed to identify the specific organisms responsible for producing the characteristic tire shop odor and understand the biochemical processes behind it. Methodology: more than just a sniff test. The research team's methodology was multifaceted and, at times, quite literal. Swabbing and culturing. The first step involved swabbing rubber surfaces to collect samples of the microorganisms present. This allowed the researchers to identify and isolate the various species living on the rubber. Species identification. Through careful analysis, the team identified a total of 39 distinct microbial species from their samples. This diversity highlights the complex ecosystem that exists on rubber surfaces. Selective cultivation. Of the 39 species identified, only 18 were capable of surviving on a diet consisting solely of rubber and essential nutrients. This narrowed down the list of potential odor-producing culprits. The sniff test. In what might be described as the most pungent phase of the study, researchers literally put their noses to the test. They conducted olfactory evaluations of the cultivated species to determine which produced the strongest and most characteristic odors. Findings: a bacterial bouquet. After their thorough investigation, and undoubtedly some sinus-clearing experiences, the researchers reached a fascinating conclusion. The iconic tire shop smell is not produced by the rubber itself, but is instead a cocktail of odorous compounds produced by bacteria as they break down their food sources. Specifically, the smell is attributed to a mixture of acids created by these bacteria during their metabolic processes. When bacteria consume the compounds found in and on rubber products, they produce various acidic byproducts. It's these acids, rather than the rubber itself, that give tire shops their distinctive aroma. The microbial ecosystem of rubber. To fully appreciate the complexity of the tire shop smell, it's essential to understand the microbial ecosystem that exists on rubber surfaces. Rubber, whether natural or synthetic, provides an ideal habitat for a diverse array of microorganisms. Bacterial diversity on rubber. The study's initial identification of 39 different species underscores the biodiversity present on rubber surfaces. This diversity is not surprising when you consider the various environmental conditions to which tires and other rubber products are exposed. Moisture. Tires frequently encounter water, creating damp conditions that many bacteria thrive in. Temperature fluctuations. Tires experience significant temperature changes, from the heat of road friction to cool storage conditions, allowing for a range of thermotolerant species. Nutrient availability. While rubber itself is not a primary food source for most bacteria, the compounds used in tire manufacturing and the debris accumulated on tire surfaces provide various nutrients. pH variations. Different areas of a tire may have varying pH levels, supporting bacteria with different pH preferences. Rubber-loving bacteria. Of particular interest are the 18 species that the researchers found could survive solely on rubber and basic nutrients. These rubber-loving bacteria have evolved specialized enzymes that allow them to break down complex rubber polymers into simpler compounds they can use for energy and growth. Some key characteristics of these rubber-degrading bacteria include enzymatic arsenal. They possess enzymes capable of cleaving the long polymer chains that make up rubber molecules. Adaptability. Many can switch between different metabolic pathways depending on available food sources. Biofilm formation. Some species form biofilms on rubber surfaces, creating protective communities that enhance their survival and degradation capabilities. Acid production. As a byproduct of their rubber degradation, many produce various organic acids, contributing to the characteristic smell. The chemistry of smell. The human nose is an incredibly sensitive instrument, capable of detecting and distinguishing between thousands of different odors. The tire shop smell, like all scents, is the result of volatile organic compounds, VOCs, interacting with our olfactory receptors. Common acids in tire shop odors. While the specific mixture can vary, some common acids often associated with the tire shop smell include butyric acid, known for its rancid, cheesy odor. Propionic acid has a pungent, slightly sweet smell. Acetic acid gives a sharp vinegar-like scent. Valeric acid contributes a strong, unpleasant odor often described as sweaty or cheesy. The precise blend of these and other acids creates the unique olfactory fingerprint we recognize as the tire shop smell. Implications of the research. The Bangkok study's findings have several interesting implications. For tire manufacturing, understanding the microbial ecology of tires could lead to innovations in tire design and manufacturing. Odor control. Manufacturers might develop ways to minimize the growth of odor-producing bacteria without compromising tire performance. Biodegradation. Knowledge of rubber-degrading bacteria could be applied to create more environmentally friendly, biodegradable tire materials. Quality control. Monitoring bacterial populations on tires could become a new aspect of quality assurance in tire production. For environmental science, the study of rubber-degrading bacteria has potential applications in environmental remediation. Waste management. These bacteria could be used to break down rubber waste more efficiently in landfills or recycling facilities. Pollution control. Understanding how bacteria interact with rubber could lead to better strategies for managing rubber pollution in aquatic and terrestrial ecosystems. For human health, the identification of specific bacterial species and their byproducts raises questions about potential health impacts. Allergen identification. Some of the compounds produced by these bacteria might contribute to allergic reactions in sensitive individuals. Indoor air quality. This research could inform better practices for ventilation and air purification in tire shops and other rubber-heavy environments. The future of tire shop aromatics. As our understanding of the microbial world continues to expand, we may see changes in how tire shops smell in the future. Designer sense. Could tire manufacturers engineer tires to host bacteria that produce more pleasant odors? Scent suppression. Alternatively, we might see the development of technologies that inhibit the growth of odor-producing bacteria without affecting tire performance. Diagnostic tools. The specific blend of odors in a tire shop could potentially be used as a diagnostic tool, indicating the types of bacteria present and the condition of the tires. Conclusion. A new appreciation for an old smell. The next time you step into a tire shop and are enveloped by that familiar scent, take a moment to appreciate the complex microbial drama unfolding around you. What was once simply the smell of tires is now revealed to be a symphony of bacterial activity, a testament to the intricate relationships between man-made materials and the natural world. This research not only solves a long-standing olfactory mystery, but also opens up new avenues for exploration in fields ranging from materials science to environmental biology. It's a powerful reminder that even the most mundane aspects of our daily lives can harbor fascinating scientific secrets, waiting to be uncovered by curious minds and sensitive noses. So the next time someone wrinkles their nose at the smell of a tire shop, you can enlighten them. That's not just rubber you're smelling. It's the aroma of microbial metabolism at work. It might not make the smell any more pleasant, but it certainly makes it more interesting.